Bradford winning the toss. Hughes to start the game. No, Eckersley puts the ball downfield. Typical start by Widnes. Says Mumby. It's a good start. Interesting again, well, Hughes is playing at standoff, who hasn't played for many weeks, 6, 7 or 8 weeks. They've had young Moran playing standoff, and Bentley played a couple of weeks ago. Obviously having problems with the standoff position. Not happy with the standoff. And I think they've brought Hughes in as a last desperate measure.
I think, yes, it's been a stopgap measure, hasn't it? As you say, Mick, they've been struggling. Hughes usually plays centre, and it isn't quite the same. A lot of people think they can switch them, but it's not quite the same. It is different.
He has had a lot of experience at standoff, but I think they've brought him back in because they just have no other choice. That's Nigel Stevenson there. Colin Forsyth now. Jeff Gratian, fed by Casey. So Gary Van Bellen backing up. So David Redfern now, David Barons, and he drops the first pass but regathers. Scintillating play. Colin Forsyth had a knock there in that little sortie. Little either pass there for David, straight at his face.
Yes, he just started to come in field, I think, Mick, as well, and it was a little bit high, as you say. Took him on the face. It was nice to see David letting it go early. For the Blackpool match, he tended to turn it back inside.
Yeah. Recovered quickly, though, did David Barons. That's the first scrum to Widnes. It's Hull.
Way back,
tackled by Alan Redfern. Hogan now. Tackled by Casey and Van Bellen. This is Adams. That's dangerous pass. So Jeff Gratian picks the ball up. What a marvellous pick up by a big fella. Looked very agile there, Jeff Gratian. To Jimmy Thompson now. He knows the way to the line. Keith Bridges now. Alan Redfern's seen the gap and he's away. Shows that there's gaps around the Widnes half back there. Forsyth. Back in the fray straight away, Colin Forsyth. Nigel bringing the second row men outside him. Wants men running on the outside. Says Alan Redfern now. Oh, that's a bad pass. Caught in 2 minds there, Alan Redfern. And the man down. Looks like Jeff Gratian. Did you see what happened there, Alan?
No, I was watching the ball. It was an off the ball incident. It looks like Stevenson to me, Mick. I'm not sure.
Yeah. Nigel went pivot.
Alan came round.
Yeah, and Alan came round. Caught in 2 minds, Alan Redfern there.
Yeah, I didn't know whether to stick a pass, and it was sort of a half pass that went on the floor.
Yeah. Good to see him though having the confidence to use the plays and the ploys early in the game.
That's right, yes.
I think this game will hinge on possession, Alan. We must keep possession of Widnes. Widnes the best team in the game, of course, for keeping pressure on a team. And there again, the ball never in the scrum. Bowden wins most of the scrums for Widnes. That's short. And very rarely tackled on the 6 tackle, Widnes. Very rarely give possession away. There the ball goes. It's downfield. Just Keith's ball.
Give it less.
That looked high from Bowden. A little jink from Mumby and ducked under the arms. It's a Gratian taking players forward. It's just Thompson, tackled by Hogan. Forsyth now driving the ball forward, making plenty of ground, looking a bit suspect. Widnes.
Run that. They stood back and waited for him there, Mick. Yeah.
We must do this. We must keep the pressure on. It's Gary Van Bellen now.
I went into crack Stevie again. I don't know it.
Alan Redfern taking the ball the short side. That's a good pass. It's Les Gant. And again struggles, and it's Alan Redfern down. Caught after the ball there by Hogan.
That's 3 or 4 times, Mick, that there have been head-high tackles there, and still Mr. Thompson hasn't done anything. I think he's going to have to do something about that.
Tends to ignore it, does Mr. Thompson. That's one of his biggest faults. As I was saying in the game 2 seasons ago against Widnes in the semi-final, there's a lot of off-the-ball incidents Mr. Thompson ignored, and then he penalised Van Bellen for a silly incident under the posts, which really turned the match for Widnes.
And that's both half-backs now that they go at.
Yeah.
And both off the ball, or after the ball has been passed anyway.
Yeah. And Keith Mumby there, very lucky to keep his scalp from that tackle by Bowden.
Well, Keith automatically ducks every time he gets near, which is perhaps as well, because it has certainly got caught by Bowden there.
Neither touch judge being on. Peter Fox now very concerned. Realises Alan Redfern's a key man in the side. We cannot afford to be without a scrum half in a game like this. An unusual for him to stay down. Must be injured.
Yes, I think he must be, Mick. He doesn't often stay down long. It's a minute or so, and then he's usually back up. Looks as though he's going to stay down for a while. There must be something wrong with him.
Hogan again hit him. Very good on the half-backs is Hogan. We saw in a match here on the season where he cost him the match when in the semi-final of the Floodlit Cup he took Rathbone out late.
That's right. Yes, he did. I remember that. Yeah.
But was only penalised. Today hasn't even been penalised. Looks bad.
I think Peter will be wondering whether to bring Stevens Ferris on or not. I think that's what his problem's been.
Yeah.
However,
interesting. Alan Redfern going to lose forward just for these couple of scrums, I think. Casey will have to stand off. Nice save to scrum half. That's the first one for Bradford Northern. This is David Redfern now. Slip there. So Jimmy Thompson. So it's David Redfern. Little disorganised at the moment, Bradford. Oh, that's another bad pass. That's knock on. And again, another man down. And the touch judge is on this time. Mr. Thompson was going to ignore that, Alan. Mr. Thompson waved play on and dismissed all the Bradford appeals until he saw the touch judge on. Of course, you can't ignore the touch judge.
It's a good job. Come on, that's
fourth time.
2 down this side, and the touch judge must have had enough because he's come on. Yeah. And Bowden again. Yeah.
Well, there's no credit to the game.
No, I think they've decided to have Widnes that they're going to rough it up for the fair. If they can't cope with the forwards, then they're going to have a go and see if they can make it a bit that way.
And the only man who can control it, of course, is Mr. Thompson. There we have a yellow card. And he was going to ignore that tackle early on. Mr. Thompson waved his hands there. We'll see him in the replay. That's the first penalty there. We really should have had 4 shots at goal now on, at least 4 shots at goal, never mind 1 yellow card.
Interesting flags, one blowing and that one.
Keith now with the first shot at goal. 10 minutes gone, no score. The wind blowing directly in Keith's face. Blustering a little bit, but more or less blowing straight into his face. looks good. That's there. A great cheer comes up from the Bradford supporters. Looks as though there's a lot more Bradford support than Widnes support, Alan.
Yes, I'm a little bit disappointed in the crowd, Mick. It doesn't look all that big. There are empty spaces about on the terracing and in the stands. I know the Leeds Nottingham Forest match might have taken some, but I would have thought there'd have been more here today.
Certainly I did. Mr. Thompson, very keen on the technical offences. Yeah, so Gary Van Bellen. Again, Alan Redford not giving a good pass there. And Mr. Thompson giving another penalty there, a technical offence again. A pinching the ball this time. They certainly seem to be giving, or prepared to give a lot of penalties away, do Widnes?
Yes, they do. I'm surprised it's getting near there 25, Vic. You know, it's not the place to give penalties away.
Here we are then, Alan Redfern with the tap. Keith Bridges with the ball. Tackled by Shaw. Jimmy Thompson now taking the ball to the post and driving the ball in. Pivots on now, I think. Yes, it's Gratian with the ball. It's Gary Van Bellen's got the ball. It's tackled by Adams. The ball be coming this way again for Parker to run on to. A bit slow with the play of the ball. Nigel Stevenson dummies. Oh, nearly snuck through there, Nigel. Thought that the play was stopped on the short side.
Came up his side.
Yeah. Alan Redfern ducks inside one. Gary Van Bellen. Right on the Widnes line now. And Mr. Thompson deciding that Bradford Northern hadn't played the ball correctly. Well, considering all that's been not dealt with, Alan, that was harsh.
Well, yes, I couldn't really see, to be honest, what the offence was, Mick, but he lifted his knee, and whether I don't know what that means.
Well, we've seen 4 men felled, and only one penalty given for those 4 offences, and there we see a man not playing the ball, or according to Mr. Thompson, not playing the ball. This is Organ now, tackled by Thompson. Bowden, this is a run round. This is Gawley. Tackle there by Alan Redfern and Casey. Doesn't look happy, doesn't Alan Redfern? Still suffering from that knock. Good tackle there though on Organ. Good covering tackle. Adams, Bowden, Hull. That's a long pass. Oh! Player knock on. That was nearly all over. Eccles stood up in the line there.
I fancied Retford's chances if he'd have taken that.
Oh, definitely.
The full-back to beat, I know.
I don't think so, no. He was stood in midfield, was Eckersley. He was on the turn there. David had him on the turn. There's no way Eckersley had got back to him.
Well, it looked all over if he'd have taken it, certainly.
Feet up this time against Bradford Northern. This is Bowden. This is Shaw. Shorter players there. Oh, Gary Van Bellen didn't tackle his man. And that was a good covering tackle there by David Redfern. Dislodged the ball from George's hands. And brilliant play from Jeff Gratian. Good second row play, following the ball. Jimmy Thompson now taking the ball forward. Alan Redfern now through the gap. Ooh! Went right through there, looking suspect around the play of the ball. Widnes. Thompson again. Here he goes. Last tackle. Nigel Stephen taking the short side. That's a good pass. This is Barons. On the last tackle, And again, he kept in field. How many times do our wingers struggle to keep in field on that tackle, Alan?
I don't know, we must have mentioned this to them as well. They will struggle to Kane instead of going down the line until they're pushed in.
I think we'll have to get some cards in case Bridges will have to put the cards up and show the wingers it's a 6th tackle. Must have the head. As we see now, we're in a defending position. We're in their 25. It's their head and ball, so we're in a defending position, really. Our back stood flat. If we do get the ball, we've no chance of a very good attack.
That's right. You very rarely get it in defending half.
Mr. Thompson wanting another scrum.
3-1 to Widnes scrum.
Yeah. There again, Widnes winning that. Hughes slips one man. And play on, says Mr. Thompson. It's Bowden, says George. Tackle by Mumby, brought down by Mumby, and well covered Jeff Gresham. Right round the back there, anticipating the break. Adams, Gawley, that's all. Make a lot of unforced mistakes now. Widnes, Alan.
Oh, yeah, good break there. There's another head-high tackle going in.
Yeah. Says Thompson. Tackle by Hogan. And again wrestling the man on the ground. That's a penalty. Making no attempt to release the tackle man there. It's a Casey's throw on the straight ball. There he goes. Straighten the attack up there, Casey. Went slicing through. Says David Redford now. And again, David Barnes puts the ball down. Not a good pass again. That wasn't a good pass.
No, a bit hasty. He'd, tried to run his man on the outside, and then he threw it back at him a bit. Has a tendency to do this, does David? He doesn't lift it to the man, he just throws it at him.
But the ball going down to Barron's knees rather than into the breadbasket. Didn't hit the man at all with the pass. Feeding this time, or not retiring, says Mr. Thompson. What is it? Oh, he's bent his arm now. Deciding to bend his arm, deciding it's feeding. Alan Redfern, just calling for Scythe. Takes the ball forward. Alan Redfern seeing the gap again. Ooh, nearly through. Making a lot of ground round the half back of Bradford Northern. Make a lot of ground in the ruck. Nigel Stevenson taking the short side to Jeff Gresham. He's nearly through. So Nigel Stevenson, that's a brilliant tackle. A good tackle that from Hogan. But nearly through there, Bradford Northern. Casey struggling on. Redfern with the ball. Bridges knocking on there. Be upset with that. Well, we seem to be getting up into their line easy, Alan.
Yes, we're getting there, we're just not getting over. We've been close once or twice. That, you know, that was a marvellous tackle of Hogan's, coming back and taking Stevens.
Nigel, yeah.
But if he hadn't, he was in. I think nearly all the scrums, apart from one, have been in their half, so they're doing quite well for ball. Yeah.
Well, they will do with Bowden putting it in, if we just see again. No a pretense there, the ball going in the middle, for me.
Widnes driving it away.
It's Gore there, well tackled by Thompson and Van Bellen. This is Hughes. Typical Hughes is that. Takes the ball first man very often. That's last tackle. Last tackle coming up. That's the 5th tackle. Adams putting the ball away. That's a good kick. Oh no, just gone straight down. The bothering. I read from them with the tap. Colin Forsyth. Jimmy Thompson now inevitably taking the ball forward and pushing Shaw 10 yards back. Forsyth again. Bradford props certainly doing the work. 20 yards there and 3 tackles from the 2 props. Nigel Stevenson now. This is Gary Van Bellen. Oh, he's lost the ball. Nigel Stevenson does well to recover. Play on, says Mr. Thompson. Says Len Casey. Beats one man, he's through again. Use the covering tackler. Certainly caused a lot of problems. Play on, says Mr. Thompson. Len certainly caused a lot of problems to the Widnes defence, Alan.
Yes, when he's had it, he seemed to have found the gaps and just get through them quite well. That's 2 or 3 times he's gone through 2 or 3 men quite well.
So Gawley now, standing wide. Missed there by Bridges. Forsyth in. And David Redfern tackling well there. So Borden turns the ball into Adams. The late ball on the inside. So Borden now. This is Hughes. Hughes first man again. Last tackle. That's up in the air from Adams. That looked offside to Elwell. Looked offside to me. And brilliantly taken by me from me. Brilliant. Elwell must have been offside there, Alan.
Well, he was standing by the side of Keith long before it had come down.
Thompson taking the ball away. Allen tackled by all there. So Nigel, Forsyth, driving forward. So Nigel Stevenson, says Parker. Last tackle, Mr. Thompson certainly lacking control. That's a brilliant kick. If it goes in, it must do. No, well, yes. Yes, yeah. Bounce, bounce, bounce there. Good kick from Keith Bridges.
Yes, he just didn't go in, but Eckersley was it picking the ball up. I think put his foot on the line, and the crowd booed because of course the ball didn't go in. But,
he says, I'm fed up with this head and ball against me. He put the ball down there.
Well, there's a much better chance, isn't it?
Got to have. Shows. Eventually tackled by Nigel Stevenson. No, that was Eckersley. Tackled by Stevenson. This is Adams now, weaving his way around. Borden. This is Hull. To Gawley now, tackled by Alan Redfern. Brilliant tackle. To Shaw. Tackle by Len Casey. This is Elwell. Puts the little one through. Oh, wonderful play. Marvellous. Oh, tremendous stuff.
That was a marvellous thing. He threw himself down at the ball, picked it up, got up, beat a man. That was great stuff from Keith.
Oh, Colin Forsyth through. Driving forward all the time, Colin. And again, the man being held down, the man in possession being held down. It's a Gratian, it's a good ball from Casey there. Leg and arm from Gawley. Redfern, Casey. Tried to dummy that time. Alan Redfern now. That's a pass to your brother David. Balances away. He'll score, will he? Oh, yeah, he got it! No, he pointed, did Mr. Thompson pointed for the try before the flag went up.
Yes, it looked as though he'd given it to me. I think he's definitely pointed for it.
The flag was very late.
Yes, it was. Yeah. We can't really see from here too well, but the referee was on the spot and he pointed. I would assume it was a try.
Very late, that flag. Tremendous play from Bradford there. Keeping pressure on. Here we go again. We've got the ball. Oh, it's in! It's in! It's goal! It's goal! Right, sold both the dummy there. That looked dangerous. Oh, risky pass from David Redfern there with Keith Mumby coming in the line.
He only just avoided his fingertips. It was a try one way or the other, was that one? If he'd have taken that with no chance of recovering, it was a try at this end. And as it was, he didn't, and Derek, of course, got there.
Yeah. Well deserved though, well deserved from Bradford. With battlers waved from R25 right up there, Alan.
Yeah, first time we really spread it with a little bit of speed.
First time we won the scrums twice.
Yeah, that was a good pull against the head there.
It's Keith Mumby now taking the kick. It's a difficult position from our camera angle. We have a difficult position from the camera angle. We don't have many choices for camera positions. That's 27 minutes gone, 5-0 to Bradford Northern. Keith's placing the kick.
You can't see it.
Clearing the debris from around the ball. Taking 3 steps backwards.
Come on, Keith.
Come on, Keith. Let's make it 7-0. It's the best way to keep pressure on, is score.
No.
Oh, no. No. Just faded away. Straight enough, but faded away in the last minutes. Well deserved, that 7-0 lead, I think, Alan.
Yes, I think on play we've had a lot of attacks in their 25. We haven't had much ball from the scrums, but we've had a lot of possession. We've picked up in the loose.
We haven't thrown many balls away.
No, we haven't wasted much.
Couple early on that went astray while we were attacking. One or two enterprising moves that went astray early on, but since then we've maintained possession.
Yeah, we lost 1 or 2, but picked them up again. Somebody's been there picking up the loose ball.
So it's Thompson now, knocks all back. Oh, bit of misunderstanding there from the second rowers. Alan Redfern, that was a bad pass. Doesn't look himself yet. So Colin Forsyth. Tackled by Organ.
I think Gary Van Bellen thought Jeff was coming for it, and Jeff thought Gary was going for it.
And a bad pass from Alan Redfern made the situation worse. That's a brilliant kick. That's the way. Come on, Keith Bridges. Well, they've certainly maintained and put no pressure on Bradford this half. Haven't witnessed.
No, and they're playing with the breeze.
Yeah.
I'm surprised that they haven't kicked a little bit more.
Yeah.
It's been, when they have kicked, it hasn't been very good.
Yeah. Play on, says Mr. Thompson. He keeps saying Bridges. Oh, that's a good tackle by Parker. Followed his man and took him out. This is Burke now. And again, that's Borden. Well covered by Borden. Says Shaw now. Tackled by David Redfern. He got his pass in. Says George.
Covering, lads.
Hall, tackled by Thompson. So Adams now. Tackled by Casey and Van Bellen. So Borden. And again they've lost the ball, Widnes. Losing the ball when not under pressure. Play on, says Mr. Thompson. Give the ball, Nigel, give the ball. Oh, the ball should have gone, Alan.
An early ball to Derek and Les, and it was 2-1.
Yeah.
I think Nigel was trying to draw him in and then let it go. But
Didn't need it. And there was no cover coming across.
That's right.
Because it was from a breakdown situation. Says Alan Redfern, off Casey. Brilliant play from Casey. Thompson, space to run. Looking suspect now, Widnes. 1 or 2 stragglers. And the shot on that side, and Nigel puts the ball away.
Yeah.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes. That's the way. Keeping right on top, Alan.
Yeah.
We're doing a Widnes, in fact.
That was good sustained pressure down the middle. Yeah. People jinking about. Alan went through 1 or 2 more.
Casey slipped through again and got his pass in.
That's right, and Nigel stuck it into the corner. It's nice. Just what we want, is that?
That must be offside. And what's happened? Oh, now. Mr. Thompson getting in the way of the pass. I thought it was a Widnes play, it wasn't, it was Mr. Thompson. Never seen him move as quick. He must have thought Widnes were going to get that ball, Alan.
He must have done the way he ran into our...
Or assumed Widnes were going to get the ball.
That's right, and he ran towards our pack. Keith had won it.
Yeah. Freudian slip, do you think?
Could be, you never know. He certainly anticipated Widnes getting it.
Certainly did anticipate Widnes getting the ball.
Looking a bit thin in the middle. Come on, lads, come on.
Adams putting the ball away.
Barons, come on. See you go.
This is for Keith Mumby and David Barons. Somebody will have to take it, it won't go dead. And Keith picks the ball up. 3 men. And he ends up being tackled. I think he took the wrong ply there. There's plenty of space this way. Waiting for the tacklers to come to him. Barron's having a run now. He makes a valuable 15 yards. Casey now. Going forward. So Thompson inevitably. And knocks one out and goes forward. Alan Redfern was there. Couldn't get his pass out. Couldn't Jimmy.
Same way, come on, keep it coming.
Alan Redfern now. That's a good kick. No, it's too far. Drifted out. A little bit too ambitious. First bad kick of the match. On our part.
On our part, yes, I would think so, mate. We've kicked very well so far.
.33 minutes gone, the score still 5-0 to Bradford. And that's... And the ball's in touch. Well, I'd like to see that on the replay, Alan. That looked like a Bradford ball, and it seems well won that from our second row.
Yes, I think so.
Which is quite entitled to do.
Of course, yes, it looked, as soon as the ball went in, it went up in high, didn't it, and dropped down, and he seemed to pull it back, as you say, Mick, from the second row. Came out the side then, and there was a scramble for it.
Mr. Thompson having trouble with the scrums. Wanting it on the 10-yard mark. So Stevenson, so Parker with a chance to run. Nearly slipped one. Stevenson now. Says Mumby. Lot of defenders there for Widnes. Very good defensive side. Nobody committed themselves there, Alan. Everybody stood off Bradford.
That's right. They just held the position, didn't they, and waited to see what was going to happen. Nobody really made a decisive run on our part,
No.
I must admit.
Redfern again going from the half-back.
The line
Says Gresham from a good ball from Casey. Oh, and a good tackle there by Eckersley brings him down. Casey again putting the man through. Casey and Gresham combining well. That's a good pass to Les Gant. He comes inside. That's the last tackle now. Put it in touch, Gary Van Bellen. Put it in touch. Allen's going to do it. There it goes. 35 minutes gone. Score still 5-0 to Bradford Northern. Ah. And again, it's a Widnes ball, and Stevenson right in on that. Took his man out. What's the scrums now, Alan?
10-4.
10-4 to Widnes. It's a shot.
Nearly through.
Tackled by Redfern and Forsyth.
Been running out of it. Not worked too much.
And there we see Colin Forsyth penalised for holding his man down. We've seen Widnes employing that tactic all the match.
That's right, that's what they've been doing with us. Holding the man, letting them get back in position.
Yeah.
I must say, mate, we've defended very well on the whole. We've tackled well, covered well, people running about, covering each other.
When they've made the break, we've got men to the men that's running.
That's right, yes. Hope we can keep it up.
Yeah. It's Organ, tackled by Thompson. This is a run round, he'll hold it this time. No, he brings it round. Oh, it's a brilliant tackle. Wonderful tackle, that, from Alan Redfern. Took Gawley out, but took a knock as well. Says Adams. Tackle by Casey. So Bowden. A bit short around the action half back then, Bradford. Colin Forsyth caught asleep. This is the last tackle. That's the little one. Oh, Keith Mumby, he's away! He's away! He's got a man with him! Oh, what a player!
What a game Keith's having.
Yes.
Fantastic.
Because that was a good kick from Adams. And then again we saw a man kicking through the play of the ball. Mr. Thompson hasn't gone back to one. So Stevenson slips one, nearly halfway through the gap there. Alan Redfern shows a dummy. Oh, Parker just couldn't quite catch that. I think that'd have been a good move.
Could have been good, could that?
Yeah.
Derek coming on the inside, just couldn't pick the ball.
Just getting to his stride and the cover going across field. And Alan down again. .38 minutes gone. Score still 5-0 to Bradford Northern. Just 2 minutes to half time.
Must be a few minutes of injury time, I think, when Alan was down.
Yeah, there must be. He's down again, is Alan. Looking good though, is Alan. He doesn't seem quite all there, but making the breaks and doing the covering.
Well, a nice run on the blind side there. He spotted the gap and took it up the blind, lovely.
Sold the dummy, then drifted inside.
That's right.
Unlucky there when Derek didn't get with him early enough. Alan Redfern doing the right thing there. Deciding to hold the ball. Caught in a difficult position. To Gratian. Away he goes. Short on the blind side of Bradford, the Widnes. So Forsyth with a chance now, exposing the shortage of men, and he's taken into touch. That's a good covering tackle there by Elwell.
Yes, he pushed Colin a long way actually into touch. For
One of the most underrated players in the game for me, Keith Elwell.
Great player.
We saw that Widnes were short on the blind side there, and he saw it from on the field.
That's right, and he was way behind the play of the ball. He came a long way to take Colin.
Knew exactly what was happening. And again, Mr. Thompson bringing play back again when Bradford's won the ball.
A long time after.
Long time late there. And again, Widnes win the ball from the resulting scrum. It is all tackled by Bridges and Casey. Hanging on to one leg there is Bridges. That's Shaw. Looked to me as though I lifted a leg there. So Gawley, tackled by Alan Redfern. Done his tackling well there, and that's good play. Well done, Alan Redfern. He's taken Gawley out several times.
Yes, he
hasn't yielded a yard to Gawley.
Both times down the side, yeah. That Shaw's made one or two impressive runs, I think.
Yeah, very strong player, Shaw, very strong. Lacks a lot of technique, but basically he's a very strong player who goes forward and goes into the gap well.
Yes, he did. He's created one or two chances, actually. If he could have got the ball away, they'd have done well.
So one of Widnes' plies, though, is Gawley running wide, and he's not making any ground. He keeps running at David Redfern. Oh, not retiring, says Mr. Thompson. Is it not retiring? Or is it handing out? What is it? Is he keeping his arm straight this time? Yes, he's keeping it straight. Must not be retiring. And we're a minute into injury time now. Putting the ball in. Is it the suicide that's going on this time? No. Probably another pivot. Well, I have a funny feeling they might fall for the second pivot. Probably calling for Scythe on this pivot. David Barons comes in. That's a good ploy. Slips past one, slips past two or three. Oh, there it goes, yes. Unlucky there, Bradford. All set for another move just before the hooter went. So there we are. 5-0 to Bradford Northern. So what were the scrums, Alan?
11-5.
11-5 the scrums to Widnes in the first half, so that's a tremendous performance.
Most of those were in there, 25 as well.
Still possession.
But it's very satisfactory half from our point of view.
In fact, our line never threatened at all.
Not really, no, they never really got down here.
Yeah.
The only time they came in our 25, I think, was from kicks, long kicks down to Keith Mumby, who took them back in past the 25 on each occasion.
Yeah, the most dangerous move was Adams put that kick up not so long ago, and the short one, and Keith collected and came away.
That's right, yeah.
Widnes returned to the field then for the second half. 5-0 to Bradford Northern. No changes, Widnes. I think that's the least effective performance I've seen from Widnes from a cup final.
Yes, they're not the side that they were. There's no it doesn't seem to be the penetration rate that they've had before.
Well, I won't say that. I think we've got to credit our side, Alan, with the tackling.
We must do, yes. Yeah.
The reason why they're inept is because we've made them inept.
That's right, yeah.
We haven't given the ball away. We've only been one bad kick that went into touch. They didn't get possession from it. I think we've done marvellously well.
Picked up those loose balls nicely, because it's as good as a scrum is winning a loose ball. And
it's demoralising for any team, even a team as good as Widnes, when you're doing nothing.
That's right, you're chasing about all the time, trying to cover
Bradford, I think Pete will be having a few words to say. By the looks of it, it's keeping them in a bit.
Yeah, I think he'll be gearing them up for this second half. A good, strong driving start, I would expect anyway, with the front row forwards going again. Go on, knocking it down the touchline with this wind.
Yes, we've got the wind behind us this half, and it seems to be getting stronger. Does the wind?
Yes, I think so. It looks as though it's picking up a little bit.
Yeah. And again, a good aspect of our play is that Burke hasn't had a kick at goal. They've given no penalties away.
Very important, yeah.
Good kicker, Burke.
Good kicker. We've seen him kick. That's a semi-final at Swinton last year. Kicked some good goals.
And in the cup final at Wembley.
And in the cup final at Wembley, that's true.
So the occasion suits him as a goal kicker, but we haven't given him a chance.
Yeah, it's been very good. I think the penalties that Widnes have got have all been in their 25. They've had to kick it out to touch. Well, here we come now, Bradford Northern. What do you think Peter's been saying, Alan? Well, it must be as they did the first half, Mick, I would think. keep taking the ball to them, keep it going, and tackle. You've got to tackle. We don't want to let Widnes get back into the game at all if we can help it. Tackle them when they have it and keep this pressure up. Especially with this wind, if we can keep them down in their 25 or roughly that area. So we did it all the first half.
Reason for the delay, of course, is that Bradford have completely changed the strip and still remain the best turned out team in the league.
They're always looking immaculate, aren't they?
Yeah.
Always well turned out.
But a credit to Mr. Fred Robinson, who looks after the kit.
Oh yeah, great bloke, Fred. He's been doing this job for years and he knows all about it.
It's Nigel Sealson then to restart the game. And the light fading quite rapidly in this second half. A lot of cloud cover at the moment. The sun gone in and away the ball goes. And it goes right down and Widnes happy to see the ball go dead. This is Elwell. This is Hull. This is Hughes. It's a good attack from Widnes right from the start. Hughes eventually brought down by Munvik. Hogan, goalie. This is George, shadowed by David Redfern. Well brought down by Redfern. Defended extremely well.
Gary,
well, lucky to get away with that, Widnes. This is Aspie. Tackled by Alan Redfern. Hogan. Tackled by Casey and Gary Van Bellen. Last tackle now. So Adams, he'll be kicking. And that's a good kick. It ends up with Burke. Don't put him in touch, David. Oh, well, here we go again. Fella come flying across. David Redfern and David Barons, and they knocked him into touch on the sixth tackle.
That's right. It's something that we could learn is that down that line.
Burke was trying to stop him field, and we knocked him into touch.
All we needed to do was tackle him, head and ball. Widnes look as though they're going to throw the ball about, Mick. They've come out and moved it 2 or 3 times.
Alan Redfern. That's one to Keith Bridges. Says Len Casey, he beats another one. He's got Barons with him. He's got Barons with him. He's giving it. He's away. He's David. He beats one. Hold the ball, son. Well done. Oh, Len Casey again. Van Bellen, Stevenson. It's a good pass to Parker's away on the outside. Yes, good stuff from Bradford. Straggling now, Widnes. Gratian takes the ball back at them. Crowd in and out. Play your ball, Jeff. Says Forsyth, taking the ball back at the Widnes tacklers. Last tackle. Last tackle now. Must have something on. Stevenson. And he's going for the drop. It sounds as though it's there. It's there. Oh, that's a good one. That's a good start. That's
cool.
Beautiful.
Cool. Took it well in Nigel, no panic. Beautiful drop goal. Had a quick look, popped it over, no trouble at all.
That's 6-0. 3 minutes gone in the second half to Bradford Northern. That's a good start. That's a typical Widnes play.
That's right, yes. Straight back, half-time, out you come and score.
Yeah. And don't come away without a point when you get into their 25. Ave Maria from Keith there. Yes, very cool there, Nigel Stevenson. Seemed to take too long, but the ball went through the posts. Gary Van Bellen now running at the ball. Running the ball at the Widnes defenders. Committing the centres. Alan Redfern is away! He's away! Kick! David Redfern! He's got a chance! Tried to run the ball to David Barons. Yeah, went the wrong way, but wanted to get it to the fast man. David will run now. David will run. Bradford taking the ball to the Widnes team now. Best defensive side in the league, Widnes, but looking suspect at this moment. This is the moves on. Jason, that's an high tackle, and Mr. Thompson ignores it again. Last tackle now. Casey. Casey's going, seeing the gap. Parker's got the ball. His last tackle, he's struggling his way over. That's marvellous play, marvellous play, a round of applause. Well deserved for the Bradford team. Well, we've started well, Alan.
That was nice. We're standing deep and running onto the ball, putting the moves on. That's looking really
Alan
good.
Redfern through, Len Casey through.
That's right.
I think Alan, I was asking Alan to kick there when he was going through for David Barron's.
Yes.
Because he's got the beating of Burke on pace.
That's right, yes he has.
Burke and George, neither very pacey players. I'm sure a kick to the line would have seen Barron's win the race.
Scrum again.
As it happened, he linked up with his brother David, and David then tried to get the ball to David Barron's.
Yeah, I think if David had gone towards the post, we were in.
Yeah. There again we saw the ball never even pretending to go to the tunnel. Shaw, tackled by Gary Van Bellen. Adams, tackled by Bridges, Forsyth. Bowden, tackled by Gratian. Yeah. Stood and watched him there, did Garley.
Well tackled, call it.
Gary Van Bellen injured now. Logan. Tackled by Bridges and Casey, and it's 6 tackles. Man injured is Gary Van Bellen. Man injured. Receiving treatment from Ronnie Barrett, and he's up.
Just inside down here, that's a good thing.
What's that?
Well, anyway,
Heading ball to Bradford Northern. Mr. Thompson waving his arms about. It's Bradford's ball, and it's Nigel Stevens taking it to the blind side. Tackled by Adams. And again, Bradford's not playing the ball quickly. This is Casey. He's got the ball to Gant. Les takes the ball well. Not much chance to run, but he took the ball well. Alan Redfern now. Gary Van Bellen running, keeping running, making ground. Colin Forsyth is through. Oh, just held on there, Dad Adams. It's Nigel Stevenson, Casey, Redfern. Oh, I thought he'd slip that pass. Last tackle now. And there again we see the player being held down. Bradford Northern penalised for that in the first half. And Casey, I don't think he realised that was 6 tackles.
No, a little bit hasty there, Len.
Well, he was struggling to get up.
That's right, yeah.
Struggling to get up, and both players holding him down.
That's right, yeah.
And Mr. Thompson again ignoring it, penalised Bradford for it in the first half. So it's heading ball to Widnes now. And again, play on, says Mr. Thompson. It always seems to be play on for the Widnes side and come back for the Bradford side. Says Elwell now, says Adams. Tackled by Gratian. Covered well today, Jeff Gratian, anticipated all the moves. Says Gawley. Tackled by both half-backs, Stevenson and Redfern. Hughes. Tackle there by Colin Forsyth. Last tackle. What are Widnes doing? It's Bowden, he'll probably kick, it's a long pass. Oh! And Redfern takes his men out. This is unusual for Widnes. Twice they've been caught on the sixth tackle, Alan. That's unusual for Widnes in cup finals.
It is, yes. They're usually knocking it or up or under into some. There's always a kick of some sort.
Yeah. Bowden were trying to get the ball to the winger there, which is a play of Widnes. Often on the fifth tackle, they don't always go for the kick. They try and release the short side winger.
That's right, yeah. And it went to George there. He's, as you say, Mick, he was looking for Redfern actually there instead of looking for his winger.
Yeah. Widnes making substitution now. Hogan going off and Mills coming on. And a great cheer from the Widnes supporters, Mills. I can't see him having much influence on this game, Alan. 10 minutes gone into the second half.
I don't know how much he's played, Mick.
6-0 to Bradford Northern.
I haven't seen Mills on their team for a while. He's not played for him. Yeah. Don't know whether he's totally fit or not.
Yeah. There's another scrum to Bradford Northern. There's a penalty to Widnes for feeding, says Mr. Thompson. Well, it looks like Alan Redfern had the ball there. Actually, it's Bowden that gets up with the ball from the scrum. Oh, he's given a penalty for not retiring, as Mr. Thompson. To Shaw. Stands up in the tackle. Tackle eventually by Forsyth. Switching it. So the switch play to Adams. Oh, what a tackle there by John Bridges. A diving tackle. Saw the move on and came and took Adams, took the ground off him. That was good play there from Keith Bridges. Mills now, and he ends up kicking the ball back. And what's knock on, says Mr. Thompson, judging that Mills is knocked on. So Bradford scrummaging in 15 yards from their own line, 15 yards from their right-hand touch. That's a good tackle again, a Widnes scrum. Didn't look like anybody retired there to me. Adams. Gawley, marvellous tackle by Jeff Gratian. To Elwell. Must keep them out now, Bradford. It's the first time they've maintained any pressure in the match, Alan.
First time they've put any pressure on us in the 25, that's true.
Obstruction, yes. Definitely obstruction there.
Going for the delayed pass there.
Yeah. Well, that's relieved pressure for Bradford. Just put this ball into touch, Keith.
Just looking a little bit more livelier, Widnes, now with the ball. Spreading and running a little bit better.
Well, they have to do. Penalty that took them up there, two penalties that took them up there.
First real serious threat of the match, really, for them, Mick.
Yes, first time our line's been under pressure for any length of time. Thompson now. Len Casey. Oh, that wasn't good play from Len. There's a tendency to do that, as Len.
Yes. Didn't really need a kick there. We had the ball. We should have kept it.
Second tackle. We had 4 tackles to go. Colin Forsyth wrestling Gawley to the ground. So Thompson bringing players back on side. This is Mills. Tackled by Gratian and Forsyth. Bowden now, Hughes. That's Glynn. Shaw put the ball. Good pass that from Shaw. And George puts the ball downfield. And again, Bradford scrummaging 15 yards from their own line. 14 minutes gone, score still 6-0 to Bradford Northern. How are the penalties, Alan?
Scrums are 14-7. Penalties are 4 to Bradford, 3 to Widnes.
4 apiece of scrums and 14-7, 4 apiece of penalties and 14-7 the scrums to Widnes. Scrummaging moving about the field, the 20 yards from the touchline. Look at where the scrummage is there, Alan, 20 yards from the touchline. And he's given, what's he given, feeding? Yeah, differential penalty. Says George now, tackle by Stevenson. Great tackle. Says Mills, running the ball to the centres. And that's Aspie. Tackle by Parker. Bowden. All stand to run now, Widnes. Bowden again. George. Oh, Redfern's in for that pass. Oh, brilliant.
Come on, Jeff.
Grayson. And again a leg up there. Cumberland Dyke from Gawley. This is David Redfern bringing the ball away, realising that we must steady down now. We withstood some pressure, have a consolidating period with the ball. It's Alan Redfern is away. This is Nigel Stevenson backing up. Derek Parker with a chance to run. Oh, it looked as though he'd outside his man then.
Last one.
Les Gant. Casey now on the last tackle is taking the ball in on the 6 tackles. It's the second time Les is...
Yeah, it looks as though it didn't count.
Yeah. Taking it in on the 6th tackle. Still, we took 6 tackles.
Yeah, it's up to the 1 or 2 half-backs to see if they can get in there for that ball, Mick.
Well, they seem to be dominating the scrums quite easily now, and at will to Widnes. George, tackle by Redfern.
Well done, Redfern.
Hughes, tackle by Redfern. To Shaw. Bowden. Adams. Running now, Widnes. Men on the outside, this is Gawley. Gets the pass into Bowden. Says Eckersley filling in. Oh, and a brilliant tackle from David Barons. Brilliant tackle from David Barons. Must get back to his wing though, because Widnes will spread it now. Yes, they've seen the winger in. This is Grayson. Oh, has to be a penalty. Play on, says Mr. Thompson. Well, that was an obvious trip.
Yeah, definitely obstructed him. And he's still letting things go.
Yeah. All in Widnes' favour. That's a great tackle from Les Gant. Chased right and tackled him. And again a tackle by Gant. Says Adams. Says George. Oh, marvellous tackle. And it's play on. From Alan Redfern. Yes. Good covering though from David Barrett.
Yes, indeed, good covering, because he was over on the other wing.
Yeah.
Well done, Colin, lad.
Yeah, far side taking the ball in. Oh, and again, the leg going over again. Yeah. Oh, and again. Now you see Mr. Thompson there, choosing there to have a word with the man on the floor.
Yes.
He's ignored the man he's awarded a penalty, he's ignored the man that committed the offence, and he's actually having words with the man on the floor and telling him to get up.
Makes no sense at all to me. An obvious, blatant high tackle.
Is he frightened?
Well, he hasn't done anything about them in this match, has he? He only gave the penalty when the linesman came on, and he was forced to give that one because it was right under his nose. He had not much option.
He blew the penalty straight away for a high tackle and insisted that the man get up with the tackle, and he said nothing whatsoever to the offender, which was Mills.
Cheers. A bit of pressure from Widnes up at that top end now.
Yeah, brilliant tackling from Bradford Northern.
Yeah, covered extremely.
Yeah, and David Barnes particularly. Across to one wing, then back across to the other.
That's right.
But the pressure being maintained by the referee. Bradford came away with that ball there, with Jeff Gresham bringing the ball away. And he was definitely tripped when he wasn't in possession. Yeah. Mr. Thompson pointing a finger at Mills, but that's no good. Should be pointing yellow cards, not fingers. Man offside there. Says Keith Bridges. Sells a dummy. Oh, he passed to the wrong man. Went to his head, that dummy.
Yes, he just looked and saw a shirt and threw it. Wrong one, unfortunately.
Not used to being in possession of the ball that long, Keith.
No, nice little sidestep, drink inside here. Meetham.
There's Gawley through now. Tackle by Alan Redfern and Mumby. Brilliant cover tackle by the scrum half. Says Adams. Running out of players. Widnes. Says Eckersley. Very strong Eckersley for his size. That's the last tackle. Fifth tackle that. Says George now. Puts the ball into touch. 22 minutes gone. Still 6-0 to Bradford Northern. Yes, just two incidents there. We saw both times Mills going with a knee and then hit a man late on. And Mr. Thompson never awarded a penalty and spoke to Mills on both times, pointed his fingers. Well, that's no good for me.
No, it isn't for me either. He showed a yellow card early in the match, and we've had nothing since for offences which have been worse, in my opinion.
Well, that's Gary Van Bellen going off now, and Steve Ferris coming on. I think that's a tactical switch. Putting Alan Redfern to loose forward, bringing Steve on for his goal kicking, I think.
Right, and Gary has looked a little bit shaky. He got one or two knocks early in the second half there, and he wasn't looking just as good.
And straight away penalises Ferris for feeding. So this is Shaw. Yes, all the pressure that Widnes have maintained in this half, I think, has been due to a great deal to the referee's decisions. This is Mills. Tackled by Forsyth and Alan Redfern. And he's given a penalty. Mills gave the ball to Alan Redfern. And Mr. Thompson awarding a penalty. When we saw earlier in the match, three men tackling Casey, ran away with the ball, right, and he said, play on him, Mr. Thompson.
Yes, it almost looks as though he's trying to even the match up,
yeah,
which is not a referee's responsibility.
Mills actually gave the ball there to Alan Redfern.
In fact, I think the tackle was completed there. Yeah. It looked to be.
So it's Burke with his first kick at goal. That's the first penalty against Bradford that Bradford have give away in their own 25 in a kickable position, and for me it wasn't a penalty. Maintained tremendous discipline of Bradford today. Here's Burt, and he's missed it. He's missed it. Oh dear. Alan Redfern did a silly thing there. Instead of dropping out from the 25, we're now dropping out under his own posts. So it's Mumby with the drop kick. That's a good drop kick. That's good. Oh, 55 yards. Marvellous drop kick. So this is Eckersley. Elusive player, Eckersley. Shut up. This is all. Tackled by Bridges. This is Bowden now. Tackle there by Gresham and Casey. Again, had a lot of tackling to do this half. Bradford, 25 minutes gone. Still 6-0 to Bradford Northern. This is Mills. Oh, and the ball pops up there. Bowden, goalie. Elwell. Oh, that's a good tackle. And the ball on the floor. And it's out again. It says goalie. Slipping the ball out in the tackle now, Widnes. Last tackle this. Adams, they put the ball up. That's gone too far. Yeah. Keith Mundy doing the right thing there, I think.
Yeah, knocking it over the line.
It was in a difficult position. I thought the ball had gone too far, but it was a perfect kick from Adams.
Well, the wind will hold it a bit, won't it, into the wind.
So here we are again. Bradford still withstanding all the pressure. Mumby with the kick again, taking his time. Not as good a kick this time, but still goes the 50 yards. This is Adams. Tackled by Thompson. Elwell, Mills. Tackled by Alan Redfern. Shaw now. Tackled by Thompson there. And Redfern. Bowden, goalie. Stevie Ferris in there and taking his man out. This is Bowden now. That's the kick for the winger. That's the first time they've kicked for right. One of Widnes' tactical ploys. That's the first time they've kicked for right.
That's right. I've noticed Les been watching for that one all match, and they use that quite often.
Well, Wright scores more tries with the ball out of his hands than he does with them in his hands. I think he's scored about 5 against us in the last 2 seasons with the kick to the corner. So again, Bradford scrimmaging 5 yards from their own line. Withstanding this pressure and being under a lot of pressure this half. And Ferris does well to take the ball and get over the try line. Keep the ball now, Bradford. Alan Redfern, what a run from a scrum half. Len Casey now. Tackle there by Hull. Colin Forsyth compounding in, and they've cleared their own line of Bradford there in the 3 tackles. Stevenson bringing the big fella running Gresham. He just couldn't quite get away. So Stevie Ferris now. It's the last tackle. Oh, that's not a good kick from Nigel Stevenson. Oh, Burke nearly knocked on. And it's a good tackle by David Redfern. Hull. Adams. Tackle by Gresham. Seem to be regathering these balls, Widnes. They're throwing the ball anywhere, it seems. They like that situation there, and Parker did well. Seem to be throwing the ball anywhere and picking them up.
Yes, they do. They haven't put as many down the floor as they did in the first half, and I think the spreading is a little bit more when they're having to, aren't they?
Yeah. Well, it's 6-0 down, 29 minutes gone. I think if the game carries on, we just hold them out for another 10 minutes with a chance of 1 or 2 interception tries, I think. I think Widnes will start throwing the ball anywhere. Oh, never retired there. And Mr. Thompson demanding that Widnes have the ball from the scrum. How are the scrums, Alan?
16-8.
16-8 the scrums to Widnes.
Get on it. Go on, run.
Keith Mumby with a chance to run now.
will come into.
There's Casey. Tackled by Hull. And Mills again holding the man down. That's Thompson. Good run.
Held on to that ball.
Yes, good run there by Alan Redfern. And deciding it's a Bradford ball this time. Well, that's not a good kick from Stevie Ferris. That's not a good kick.
Aiming down somewhere, 10 yards short of the stick.
Yeah. Bradford ball for a change. To Nigel now. Parker. Parker with a chance to run. Nearly outside his centre there. And there's a tup here between touch judges on now. Mr. Thompson bringing Jimmy Thompson and Jim Mills. And it seems ironical that Bradford were attacking then. And we're only 15 yards from the line. Yes, it's a scrum down.
And this will be Widnes' ball.
Yeah.
Unless things go a little bit different to what they have been doing. They've seemed to win almost all the ball that they've got when they put it in. Oh, well done. Go on, Mums, go on, Mums.
So it's Parker with a chance, Oh, and he brought down there by Aspie. Gant, Ferris, Alan Redfern going back. And he's lost the ball there. Unfortunate. Lost the ball in the tackle. Says Shaw, must keep them down here now, Bradford. Good tackle there by Bridges. 12 minutes to go to receiving the cup. And a good tackle again by Bridges. That's Mills. Eventually tackled by Thompson and Stevenson, a leg each. And that's Eckersley, puts the ball downfield, and it's collected by David Barons. That was important. Tackle there by Burke. David Redfern, realising that his players hadn't got back into an attacking position, was content to hold the ball. Keep inside, David. Oh, that was an elbow, and the touch judge ignored it. Well, one wonders. One wonders. Says Gratian. Casey. He's away, he's got Parker with him. That's a long pass to Gant. Can he take it? He has. He beats one. Oh, he's unlucky. And he's given offside. He's given offside to Widnes.
Well, that was a ridiculous...
No way, that's offside.
The ball went loose from the tackle.
And again, the technical infringement there, very clear, the technical infringement, Mr. Thompson. Shaw stepping through tackles, Elwell. That was scintillating play from Bradford.
Yes, that was great stuff. Just a pity that Len couldn't get it to Derek, actually.
Yeah.
He tried the long loop over to Len.
Yeah, Aspie covering Parker.
That's right, but a good break by Bradford, yeah.
Widnes throwing the ball deep now, bringing men running, then throwing the ball behind them. Says Adams. Hull, tackled by Bridges. And again, tackled by Bridges. Says Aspie. Adams. And Stevie Ferris in on the man. And he's lost the ball. No doubt it'll be a Widnes ball. Then Mr. Thompson's decided no. And an ironical cheer from everybody in the ground. He decides a Bradford ball. The cries going round for Northern. And if they win this match, Alan, they don't deserve the cup, they deserve to be knighted.
Oh, they've played tremendously so far. The tackling's been outstanding.
They've played against the decisions, played against the ball. Thompson there just couldn't slip his pass in.
Same way, Nigel.
Stevenson.
Ooh.
No, Nigel.
Oh, right.
It's a wrong duck kick to the winger. This is Adams now. Shaw. George dropping inside. Play on. Mr. Thompson waving play on before anything had happened there.
Oh, he followed it the floor. Yeah.
Great tackle from Nigel. Bowden, man of tremendous stamina. Elwell. George popping up in the centre. And he sends a bad pass out. Play on, says Mr. Thompson, joyfully. That's George, tackled by David Redfern. A tremendous defensive stint, David Redfern. So that's Aspic coming inside, men. Gets his pass into Mills, who stood at the back picking his nose. This is Bowden now. Tremendous pressure on the Bradford defence. This is Grinshaw again in at the centre, and Barons takes Big Burke out. And again, and it's a kick, it's a good kick. And Adams has caught it. Oh, what a tackle from Mumby. Great tackle. And that's the 6 tackles. And Mr. Thompson never signalled for 5 tackles there.
Tremendous kick, Nick.
Yeah, very good kick.
About. I felt sure they were going to score under the post there, but a tremendous tackle right on the line.
Yeah.
It appeared to be from here.
Yeah, it looked as though Adams had taken the ball quite clear, was going under his own, had a man supporting. It was right, and what a tackle by Mumby on him.
Fantastic.
Another substitution, Bradford bringing in Van Bellen on for Colin Forsyth. And it's a scrum to Bradford. Ferris content to hold the ball. That's an important scrum there for Bradford.
16-11, coming back in the scrum.
Yeah. Alan Redfern slipping a few tacklers there, and again Mr. Thompson stands and watches people striking. He wouldn't have waited to penalise us. There's Big Ian Van Bellen now.
Stick to it, Ian, never mind the tackle.
Must keep the ball. Playing Casey, he's away. Little sidestep beating players. Ian Van Bellen. Last tackle now. Alan Redfern, Jeff Gratian. It's the last tackle, Jeff. And Alan Redfern picks it up. That's a dangerous ball to Gansgamp, but he's picked the ball up and he runs in field. And that's 6 tackles.
Now, ladies and gentlemen,
Well, time running out for Widnes.
the match award. The John Player man of the match today, receiving a silver salver and a cheque for £50. Bradford Northern's number 13,
Wayne Casey, quite rightly, winning the man of the match. We're going into injury time now. Time running out for Widnes. No score in the second half, apart from Nigel Stevenson's drop goal. The bloody watch stopped. I stopped the bloody watch.
Time was that 20.
It's 39 minutes. Just a minute to go. And Bradford, Widnes' ball again. Got to score twice of Widnes. And there again, that's the kick. No, he's lost the ball. Lost the ball that time. And Mumby brings the ball away. Tremendous. Looked as though he was in there right. It's Van Bellen now. Come on, Bradford. We're nearly there. Come on, lads. Bring it away. Stevie Ferris now taking the ball forward. Van Bellen, he'll go forward. He does so. Last tackle now. Bradford coming the short side. And they put the ball well downfield. And it goes straight to Eckersley. That'll do though. Eckersley. Tackled by Nigel and Len Casey, the man of the match. Hughes is short. George, some of the Widnes supporters filing past now. Time running out. Into injury time now.
Oh, knock on.
And that's knock on. Ferris now, and Mr. Thompson awarded a differential penalty. This is Gawley. He gets the pass out. Bowden. There he goes! It's all over! Bradford Northern have won the John Player Cup final in 1980. What a tremendous performance, Alan.
What a tremendous tackling stint they've done in this second half, Mick.